Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Can we discuss magnetic field HCV? Yes.
First, we'll take exercise 3 of current electricity. Only
तो HCV मैग्नेटिक फील्ड पूछ रहे हो, पहले वो खत्म कर देंगे.
मैग्नेटिक फील्ड शायद पूरा बाकी है ना. दिस इज ओनली वन एक्सरसाइज लेफ्ट.
तो छोटा है, एक्सरसाइज 3 कभी भी खत्म कर सकते हैं. लेक्चर, रेगुलर लेक्चर में लास्ट 10 मिनट्स में भी एक दो पैरा ही होंगे उसमें. Either way I'm okay यार. No, आधा ग्रुप मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, आधा ग्रुप एक्सरसाइज 3, ऐसा मत करो. एक्सरसाइज 3 छोटा ही है, कभी भी कर सकते हैं. रेगुलर क्लास के लास्ट 10 मिनट्स में भी खत्म हो जाएगा, चिंता मत करो.
ओके सर.
रुको, HCV खोलना पड़ेगा, 1 मिनट. हेलो.
Question 2B.
So can we start with short answers?
2B.
So if in the end, if you do exercise 3, can you please post in the group? In the end, if you do exercise 3, can you please put in the group?
Yeah.
So short answers, first question, fifth question and 10th question.
Short answer 9.
You said 9?
Yes, sir.
Sir, objective 2, 10.
Objective 1 बोलो.
Objective 2, 9.
Objective 1, no doubts.
No, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Answer second.
The
Objective.
7th also in objective 2.
So 2. Yes.
Say exercise.
एक मिनट, ये दोनों खत्म करने दो. Short answer, first question. Suppose a charged particle moves with a velocity v near a wire carrying an electric current. A magnetic force therefore acts on it. If the same particle is seen from a frame moving with a velocity v in the same direction, the charge will be found at rest. Will the magnetic force become zero on it? Will the magnetic field become zero on this frame? अब सुनो, this topic generally I keep it pending to be covered after I complete magnetic field due to a current carrying wire. But now I'll explain it. ध्यान से सुनिए. सिर्फ 10 बच्चे और ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट. फिर से याद दिला देना. There are two different frames. Observe this carefully. Short answer question, first question. This is a current carrying wire. Right? There is an observer here. This is explanation as given by HCV himself. Right? This explanation which I am giving you is given in HCV. Original explanation is given by Feynman in Feynman lectures, but with relativistic corrections. So HCV removed the relativity part of it and gave it in classical viewpoint. Sunil. Now I'll extend this concept one step ahead and tell you partly what even Richard Feynman said. Now you ask this man, do you have an electric field or magnetic field here? What will this man say? I don't have any idea. Give me a charged particle, test charge, I will tell you. Agree? So I will give him a test charge here. I will keep it at rest. Will the particle be deflected?
No, sir, not by the magnetic field.
Will the particle be deflected? Yes or no? Electric field
No.
है कि नहीं? You are already being judgmental. Electric field, magnetic field, किसने बोला? मुझे तो कुछ पता नहीं. Is the particle here at rest or not?
Yes, sir.
So I will say a particle at rest is not deflected, so field is zero. Electric field is zero. Now you will ask me, speak about magnetic field. This observer will say, unless you give velocity to this, I cannot speak about magnetic field. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Then you decide to give this a velocity of v in this direction. Current carrying wire will produce a magnetic field inverse, FBI. V is inverse, FBI. The particle will get deflected towards the left. 1 second, wait. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now, this man will immediately say, look, it got deflected, so magnetic field is not zero.
Yes,
So
sir.
according to this man here, there is no electric field, but there is magnetic field. You are happy, I'm happy, the observer is happy, current is happy, charge is happy. Now what happens is, place an observer here who can move with the same velocity as that of this. Ask this observer whether you have an electric or a magnetic field here.
Yes, sir.
Observer will see this particle. See, both have the same vertical velocity component. So this observer will see this particle accelerating straight towards the y. So the vertical displacement is the same. So he will report electric field is non-zero, but magnetic field may be zero because the particle is going straight towards the y. This observer will observe the particle accelerating straight towards the y. He will report electric field non-zero, but magnetic field to be zero.
So how will you say that magnetic field is zero?
Maybe zero according to him.
Okay.
Maybe zero. It is going straight. So
Yes.
there is a very possibility that magnetic field is zero. Now from two different frames, you are reporting two different electromagnetic fields. So what actually exists is an electromagnetic field. Electromagnetic field. From some fields I will see, from some frames I will see an electric field. From some frames I will see a magnetic field. Why should nature behave this way? Keep electric field independently, magnetic field independently. Why doesn't nature do that? Why should it gel both of them? No, Newton's law should be coherent. F is equal to Q into E plus Q into V cross. Force on a charged particle, you have a magnetic field. Now, thoda dhyan se suniye. I'm taking this argument one step ahead. This will even involve relativistic corrections, which I will not touch. Now, there is a particle moving with a velocity V. You are standing there and you are observing the particle moving with a velocity V. So, according to you, I will put Harshit in one frame. Harshit, you are at rest. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
The particle, according to you, is moving with a velocity V. You will report in this area there is a magnetic field. You will report a force equal to this. F is equal to Q into V cross B.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now select one more student. Parth is there in the class?
No, sir, he left.
और कौन है? कोई तो नाम बोलो. Arnav. Arnav is moving with a velocity V naught. According to Arnav, velocity of the particle is not V. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
So according to Arnav, the force on the particle should be different.
Yes, sir.
But Newton doesn't like that. Both of you are moving, both of you are inertial frames. Neither of you are non-inertial frames. Arnav is not accelerating. He is moving with a uniform velocity V naught. Harshit is not accelerating. He is at rest. According to Newton, both these frames should report the same.
Force.
Same.
Force.
And how does nature work that way? Now, how does nature give you the same force? It's a very beautiful way of one field emanating from the other. What Harshit reports as pure magnetic field, Arnav will report as an electromagnetic field. Both of them will report the same force. Harshit will say the force is only because of the magnetic field. Arnav will say it is because of both electric and magnetic fields. But the net force by both of them will be
F.
Newton's laws is consistent. Both are inertial frames. Both should report the same force. Their interpretations will be different. Harshit will say it's only because of magnetic field. Arnav will say it is because of both electric and magnetic fields. Do you mean to say when Arnav is moving with a velocity V, he will not just see a magnetic field, he will see an electric field along with it? Yes. From some frames you will see electric fields, from some frames you will see magnetic field, from some frames you will see electromagnetic field. So what is the truth? Is it electric field or magnetic field or electromagnetic field? There is no truth. It is only perception from the frame that you are seeing. That's the beauty in it. Physics may sound very philosophical, but that's the fact of life. From this frame, I'm reporting an electric field. From this frame, I'm reporting a magnetic field. What actually exists? We don't know. Nothing actually exists. Actual existence is electromagnetic field. Whom do you say is speaking the truth? He is speaking the truth from his frame. 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 That's the beauty in physics. This needs a complete explanation in a regular class, not with a class of 17 minus 2, 2 log nahi ho, 15 bacche. This actually I cover after covering current in a magnetic field due to current carrying wire. Because of this wire, you should know the direction of the magnetic field. HCV covered it in the start, but I cover this in the end. I hope you got an idea of what I am referring to. That is the answer for the first question. Till when these both people are inertial frames, the net force reported by both of them should be the same. One may report the cause as magnetic field, one may report the cause as electromagnetic field. Now, third person, ek aur naam bolo, or I take my name. Acharya is traveling with a velocity v. According to this man, this particle is at?
Rest.
Particle is at?
Rest.
So he will report zero force due to magnetic field, but the net force reported should be the same because he is also in inertial frame. He is also on inertial frame. Net force should be the same. So he will say there is only electric field. This is the beauty in Lorentz force. Lorentz force. When I introduced Lorentz force, somebody in one of the batch asked, what is the significance of this name Lorentz force? This is the significance. Then I was not in a position to explain because yet you don't know the current carrying wire's magnetic field. This I didn't introduce then. Just make a note of it. This is stretching slightly beyond the scope of your syllabus, but the concept is important. Before I start EMI, I'll have to touch this. In EMI, there is a strange controversy we will fix.
Stop it, sir.
Question number 5. Assume that the magnetic field is uniform in a cubical region and is zero outside. Can you project a charged particle from outside into the field so that the particle describes a complete circle in the field? No. However, you project it from outside this way, it will do a semicircle and go out. If not, it will turn like this. If not, you project it this way, it will turn like this. We have seen all these conditions, right? You should keep it inside and give it a velocity v. From outside you send it, it will not complete a circle. Students keep arguing, sir, tangentially with an infinitely small angle I will project it. It will come out with infinitely small angle. You are playing with the approximation of a circle this way. The tangent is slightly outside. Those approximations will not vary. 9th question. Torque on a current loop is zero if the angle between the positive normal and the magnetic field is either 0 or 180. In which of the two orientations the equilibrium is stable? Wherever potential energy is minimum, potential energy U is minus mu dot D. Cos 0 will be negative. For theta equal to 0, potential energy is negative. This is minimum. For U is for theta equal to 180 degree. Potential energy is maximum. Hence, this will be unstable equilibrium. This will be stable equilibrium. This we have done in the class. Verify that the units Weber and volt second are the same. A 10th question जिसने पूछा रात को 10 बार in position लिख के मुझे भेजो. Weber is what? Weber is what? Unit of? Weber is the unit of
magnetic field.
Tesla किस चीज का यूनिट है?
Sorry, sir.
Weber is the unit of magnetic flux. Magnetic
Flux.
flux. B dot A. This is Tesla meter square. Do the dimensions per volt second and verify they are the same. Short answer questions of magnetic field. Objective 2, second question. Objective 2, 10th question. HCV plays a practical role. That involves that extra factor V EZ by C square is a relativistic correction. How can he give that here? I don't understand. Why he gave that here? I don't understand. Solve that using dimensionally, you will be able to solve. Maybe he's playing a practical joke because relativity is not yet introduced by him also in this chapter. For quite a few years, I thought about the question. Why should he give it here without relativistic corrections being taught? Dimensionally solved. Sometimes HCV plays practical jokes. He does that intentionally. Solve it dimensionally. Relativity is not taught to you. People will not be taught to you. Last chapters mein HCV gave relativity. But to derive that, we need relativistic corrections. That's not taught to you. And that's not given in HCV also. Then why did he give that objective here? Pata nahi. He's playing a practical joke to my field. If a charged particle is kept at rest and experiences an electromagnetic force, the electric field must not be zero. Hey, second question ka, which bit do you have a problem?
So I think the answer should be CD, but the answer is given as AD.
Listen, charged particle is kept at rest. With respect to you, particle is at rest, right?
Yes, sir.
So 100 and it is deflected, experiences an electromagnetic force. वो force experience कर रहा है. So 100% a particle at rest experiences a force means I will report
Electric field. Got it, sir. Got it. Done, sir.
So will you please solve fourth one? Option D.
4. A charged particle moves in a gravity-free space without change in velocity. Gravity-free without change in velocity. So net force is 0. Now tell me which bit do you want? A, B, C, D.
Sir, D.
Delhi.
Yes, sir.
E is not equal to 0. Magnetic field is not. Yes, wonderful. F net is equal to Q into E plus Q into V cross B. Net force can be 0 when QE is equal to minus of V cross B. I can comfortably have that into
Yes,
Q.
sir.
Right? V and B can be X and Y planes. This will be the jet plane. Minus jet plane.
Yes, sir.
Seven. If a charged particle goes unaccelerated, he's playing with words. Unaccelerated means net force is 0. Same thing. In a region containing electric and magnetic field. Unaccelerated. So this condition should be fulfilled. E must be perpendicular to B. V need not be perpendicular to B. ऐसा कोई condition है नहीं. E is perpendicular to B. V perpendicular to B. Ille, not required. V must be perpendicular to B. दो बार दिया है क्या? हाँ. V must be perpendicular to E. V is perpendicular to E 100% because cross product of 2 will always be perpendicular to the plane containing both. E is perpendicular to both V and B. E must be equal to VB. Magnitude of E must be equal to magnitude of VB sin theta. अब बोलो. 7th question बोलो. Ninth question. An electron is moving along the positive x-axis. You want to apply a magnetic field for a short time so that the electron may reverse its direction and move parallel to the negative x-axis. Electron is moving along the positive x-axis. It is velocity. It should turn back. Either it should turn back this way, or it should turn back this way, or it should turn back this way. Right? It should either have experienced a force upwards, or it should experience a force downwards, or it should experience a force along the z-axis. Your choices. F is equal to Q into V cross B. F is equal to Q into V cross B. And what are all your options? B is along I cap. Find out all the directions of B for which force should be either along positive J cap or minus J cap, or it can even turn this way. It can even turn this way, right? Force can be towards positive K cap or negative K cap. Tell me all the possible directions of B. V is along I cap. You have no choice in that. V is I cap. Either I should get force along positive y-axis, negative y-axis, positive z-axis, negative z-axis. All possible directions of B give me in the options.
Sir, in the very first question of short answers, which you were just discussing, sir, so in my frame, the magnetic force will become zero, but the magnetic field will not become zero, because it is due to the current carrying wire, and that will just stay as is. Short answers question one,
Some
sir.
particle is seen from a plane moving with a velocity v in the same direction. The charge of magnetic force will be zero, but field need not be zero.
Yes, sir, that's what I was saying.
Exercise. Don't jump over it. Tell me
To
first
be.
between first 10. Relax. First 10. 1 to
To-
10.
2B.
4B.
2B, sir. 2.
2B.
6.
11 to 20.
18.
So 13th. 13th, sir.
1 3. 21 to 30.
22.
26.
So 28.
25.
29 D part. D, sir. D for Delhi.
D for delay. Okay, first let's complete this. Second B bit. Electron horizontally, kinetic energy, magnetic field vertically upwards. Will the electron deflect towards right or left? Calculate the sideways deflection of the electron in traveling through 1 meter. Make approximations. A. Basically, second B bit may, I am not concentrating on the directions, but see, this is what happens. This deflection, sideways deflection. Now, technically, when you're calculating this, you're assuming this to be a straight line. That is the approximation that you're playing. To calculate this at sideways deflection, पूछ रहा है वो x calculate करने के लिए बोल रहा है. You calculate it from this angle. Now it is a small arc of a total circle. So sideways deflection for a total circle, when you are calculating the sideways deflection this way, you are taking this to be a straight line. This you are considering to be a straight line. That is your approximation involved in it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
6. Proton released from rest in a room. It starts with an initial acceleration E0 towards west. That means you have an electric field towards west. East, west, north, south. You have an electric field E0 towards the west. Now, when it is projected towards north with a speed of V0, it moves with an initial acceleration of 3a0 towards west. You are projecting with a velocity v. Now, this will have E0 is equal to a0 because q into e, dimensionally both are the same, acceleration in this. Now, q into v cross b should be 2a0. Electric field is giving you 1a0 or plus QE0 together give me 3a0. Now, will you be able to solve the problem?
Yes.
Maximum possible magnetic field bol raha hai. So sin 90 by default you will take.
Yes.
B will be maximum. So take it as sin 90.
Done, sir.
13, I have a feeling I have done this in the class. If you people recollect the diagram, hypothetical magnetic field this way. Tell me, have I done this in the class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
B naught ER. Seeing the diagram, you will be able to recollect this is df. If you are not able to recollect, take down the diagram. This is theta, this is theta, this is theta. Now df cos theta will get cancelled out. Df sin theta, you integrate, you will get the answer. 13th will be there in your class notes. 18th also is there in your class notes. Force on a current carrying wire, you have taken it this way, right? You have taken a current this way, you have a magnetic field in this, force on this, force on the sine curve, plus force on, I'll call this PQ rather QP, should be equal to 0. कुछ याद आ रहा है? BI lambda.
Yes, sir.
Both these problems will be in detail there in your class notes.
Done, sir.
(22) Current I during the motion of the wire after the switch is closed, how far from the strip will this be? No, have a look at it. You have a metallic strip this way. I will draw the wire with red color. Magnetic field is a dot. Now force on this is in this direction. How much is the force BIL? Can you calculate the current in that? Battery is given, resistance is given. So when it travels a length of L, now change this width is how much? B, BIB. So what is the acceleration it experiences? BIB divided by M, along a length of L. With what velocity will it fall on the ground? V square is equal to U square plus 2AL. 2 times BIB by M into L is V square. This is V square. Look at the beauty in the calculation. Have a look at it. This is V square. Acceleration is BIB by M, right? Now I bring M to the numerator and I bring this half to the denominator. I will get BIB into L. Yes or no? This is the kinetic energy with which this wire falls on the ground. This is the kinetic energy with which it falls on the
ground.
From there, how much distance will it slide before it comes to rest? If mu is the coefficient of friction. Change in kinetic energy, mu mg into displacement is negative sign because friction is in the opposite direction. Final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. This you substitute here. Will I get the distance moved by the wire before it comes to rest?
Done, sir.
1 minute.
Sir, when are you going to discuss exercise 3 of current booklet? I joined late.
Exercise 3 of the booklet. Somebody in the start asked first finish magnetism, so I started with magnetism. Exercise 3 of the booklet, I think one of the students from 3 years, he asked for it. But now this guy left because I'm dealing with magnetism. If that's the case, exercise 3 may you'll have 2 paragraphs as doubts, to my knowledge. It will hardly take 5 minutes or 10 minutes. After the regular class at the end, I'll finish it off.
Okay, sir.
$25. Hey, class notes. I took the current in the clockwise direction and we calculated the tension in it. See the diagram and tell me, are you able to recollect or not?
Yes,
Did I deal with this?
sir. As well.
I took BIDL in this direction. So this will be T sine d theta by 2, T sine d theta by 2. HCV took the current in anti-clockwise direction. So for him, tension will not be outwards, it will be inwards. So component of tensions will be upwards and BIDL will be downwards. That's the only difference.
Yes, sir. Done.
Suppose the radius of the cross section of the wire in the loop is Young's modulus N0. Once you know the tension from here, you know the tension. Young's modulus is T by pi r square divided by delta L by L. Delta L by L is delta R by R. You know why? Delta R by R is 2 pi. Delta L by L is 2 pi R plus delta R minus 2 pi R divided by 2 pi r. You have done this in Young's modulus here. Delta L by L is delta R by R. Once you know this tension, you substitute here. Will I get the fractional increase in the radius? Say something.
Yes, sir.
26th जिसका भी doubt है, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
This I'm damn sure you have it in your class notes. If I have forgotten to cover in the class, please tell me, I will cover it. This must be done in the class. "28. Conducting wire length L normal to the magnetic field, average magnetic force free electron. Due to this magnetic force, electrons concentrate at one end, resulting redistribution stops electric field, free electron balance. Find the potential difference developed across the ends of the wire." 28. The answer is this will be the origin for the concept in EMI. Now this is moving with a velocity v. Positive charges will experience a force of F Bi. In this wire, the positive charges which are moving along the middle finger will experience a force in the upward direction. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
So, this wire amplified diagram, positive charges accumulate here, negative charge accumulate here. As the accumulation continues, BQV will start getting balanced by EQ. As the accumulation continues, this electric field in this direction will keep increasing. At some stage, this will be equal to this. BQE is equal to EQ, right? E is equal to BV, BV. Now, potential difference will be E into L. L is the length. So, BLV will be the potential difference across the two ends. At some stage, BQV is balanced by EQ. Further polarization will not happen. That electric field into the distance L will be the potential difference.
Done, sir.
"29. Have a look at this. This is I will draw it this way. This is the duster, right? You are seeing this cross section. You have a magnetic field in this region, right? This cross section has certain thickness, and the thickness protrudes either out of the board or into the board. You are able to visualize that?
Yes, sir.
Now, he says there is a current I going into this. Current I going into this. Current I is going this way, means technically electrons are moving in the opposite direction. Do you agree with that? Magnetic field FBI BI. Electrons going along this direction would experience a force downwards if they were positive charge. But they are
Negative.
so there will be accumulation of negative charge on the upper part, by default accumulation of positive charge on the lower part. So these electrons which are getting deflected upwards, after certain time, BQ, BD will be balanced by EQ. Electric field will be in this upward direction. Electron experiences a force opposite to the direction of electric field. So finally, what will be the potential difference across this? E is equal to BQ VD by Q. Q and Q will go. BVD. Potential difference across the upper surface and lower surface will be E into this distance. I am assuming that to be D. I don't know what is the value given. Substitute, you should get the answer. This is actually called Hall effect. You will do this practical in your engineering first. The magnetic field generated should be so huge that the magnets on both sides will be of this size. They will appear like some scanning electrometer that you are dealing with. You do this in every engineering college. First year you will do this practical of finding out the Hall effect. That potential difference calculation is Hall potential.
Done, sir.
$30 to $40. $40 to $50.
43.
43 and 44.
43, 44. $50 to $62.
51.
56.
51. क्वेश्चन पढ़ा है आपने?
Find the speed of the particle as a function of z coordinate.
A particle having mass m and charge q is released from the origin in a region in which electric and magnetic fields are given by minus b naught j and d naught k. Find the speed of the particle as a function of its z coordinate. Z direction में which field do you have?
E, electric field.
Electric field into charge, will I get the force?
Yes.
That into displacement, will I get the work done?
Yes, sir.
Can I equate it to half mv square? See the answer?
Yes, sir, it's matching.
Right? It's a practical joke by HCU. Now listen. 43rd. Is optics covered for you?
Yes, sir.
Do I know this radius? Particle is having a charge q projected perpendicular to the plane of the diagram with a speed R is equal to mv by bq. Can I calculate this radius? Say something.
Yes, sir.
Sir, so we'll apply the mirror lens formula for the two edges, and then we'll get subtract to get the radius.
Find out the image, magnification, size of the object, you know, I'll get size of the image. Once I know size of the image, I know the radius of the image.
So that is shortcut.
Yeah. 44. थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनिए, I'll give you the hint. You're spraying the particles this way. This is the electron gun. Magnetic field is in this region. You're spraying the particles this way. So there is an angle. Particles are sprayed along my fingers. So the particle is not projected perpendicular to the magnetic field. It is projected at an angle theta. So what will happen? The particle will go about in a helical path along the magnetic field, and it will come and strike this particular point if this distance is n times the pitch. Say something. I'm giving you the hint. You
Yes,
have to
sir.
solve this.
Yes,
The
sir.
particle is projected this way. One of the particle is projected, let me say this way. It will have one vertical component, horizontal component. So because of the vertical component, F, B, I, force is towards the right. So the particle projected this way will get deflected like this. It will come and touch the pen again. Will be again touching the pen again. Will be again touching the pen here. You will have a helical path touching the pen at regular intervals. It will touch this end if this distance is n times the pitch. Yes or no?
Yes.
Minimum magnetic field is when this distance is 1 times the pitch.
Yes, sir.
And in the last step, put to theta tending to 0, he said very small angles. You get the answer. Confidently, हाँ भी नहीं बोल रहे हो यार. Attempt करोगे कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
अरे बाबा.
45, can you solve B part?
40.
45th D part.
45.
45.
45. D for Delhi.
Yes, sir.
What would be the minimum maximum separation between the particles if V is Vm by 2? At what instant will the collision occur between the two particles if V is equal to 2 Vm? Suppose V is equal to when the collision between the two particles is completed, and I should describe the motion after the collision. Hey, inelastic collision. 45th May. You have projected one particle this way, one particle this way. This is Q and M, this is minus Q and M. They collide, their velocity is 2bq d by m. This is the velocity. Bq d by m is the velocity with which I should project so that they don't collide. If I project with 2 times bq d by m, they will collide. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
First bit he asked is what is the time after which they collide, which we dealt with in the class. After that, he is asking, describe the motion if it is a perfectly elastic collision. As it turns from here till here, its horizontal velocities will be, see, vertical velocities will survive. Horizontal velocities will get cancelled out. They are colliding this way. Both are identical particles. Perfectly elastic collision. So horizontal component of the velocity is destroyed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This vertical velocity component will survive. For this and this, add them up. Momentum in that direction. Initial momentum is 0. Final momentum should be existing because of magnetic field Making the particle change its direction.
Got it.
51 to 62. Sixty, 61 we dealt with in the class. 52 we dealt with in the class. All the others is torque is equal to mu cross B. Many of the problems in this subcategory is based on mu cross B. All that they did is mu cross B. Somebody is typing 56. N into mu cross B. Axis makes an angle of 30 degrees with a uniform magnetic field. 56. Torque is N into mu cross B. N into I into pi r square into B into sine 30. N is given, I is given, R is given, B is given. नहीं, same current goes in whole of the coil. Unitary method में एक एक coil का current distribution कर लोगे. Hey, it is the same coil. अगर एक wire winding लिया है आपने, this is the coil. How many turns it has got? 2 turns. Don't you think it's the same current going in the coil? I will not divide current I by 2 into this. No. It is the coil. Same current passes through the coil.
Thank you, sir.
You did the question on JE in the class in which you divided between the elements. You mean this question? This? Obviously you will divide. You have n number of terms. I keep 2 circles here. इसके वजह से magnetic field, इसके वजह से magnetic field है ladder. Now here you didn't give me the current in each turn. You give me the current in each turn. You gave me the net total current. You gave me the net total current flowing. Right? You give me the current in each one single wire. Because of both of them I take and I'll add them up. That's what you calculated here. The question here is different. Have a look at it. I was about to say something and I forgot. No, not here. It doesn't mean whole coil means coil contains 2. That means the same current flows through whole of the coil. Exercise 3 of the current electricity booklet and these guys left. That's why he asked for the next class will be starting EMI. You're in which batch? 3 years. I think आधे घंटे की 1 hour की lecture with classical magnetism is yet left over. 3 experiments describe करना है. उसमें से JEE mains में guarantee एक question आता है. Let's not neglect the topic. वो खत्म करके EMI start करेंगे. When is the next lecture?
Tomorrow, sir.
What time?
Sir, 12 to 2.
Okay. चलो जाओ सबके सब जाकर लक्ष्मी पूजा करो. करते हो आप लोग? See you people tomorrow.
Should we solve magnetic field due to current? Let's see. No.
Flagship batch students कोई है इसमें? All of you are 3 years batch students. Have you people done magnetic field due to a current carrying wire?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Not yet, sir.
Then we'll have to wait.
I was asking, should we solve it? Sir?
हाँ, क्यों नहीं करोगे? Should we solve it? अभी तक बोला नहीं मैंने। आपका तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ड्यू टू करंट कैरिंग वायर हो गया, खत्म कर लो। उसके बाद मैग्नेटिक परमानेंट मैग्नेट्स है, उसके बाद मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल्स है। परमानेंट मैग्नेट्स HCB से मत करो। I will send you the photocopies from Cengage. Permanent magnets and magnetic materials. Cengage is stuck to the JEE syllabus. Okay. सुन रहे हो आप लोग?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Few problems from HCV are picked up by Cengage also. I will send you the photocopy from Cengage. If you people have Cengage, well and good. If not, I will send you the photocopy. Right. Magnetic field due to current carrying wire HCV से करो. And then shift to booklet. Right?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can you send assignments on magnetic field like you did for electrostatics?
I will. Only thing I'm afraid that will again consume some time, but I will send it today itself. Problem is when will I clear those doubts? अगर भेज दूंगा assignments, वो doubts कब clear करें? चलो कभी न कभी हो जाएगा बीच में. Keep solving them, keep the doubts. Someday every week in the evening one extra lecture लगा के doubts clear कर दे. I will send.
Sir, so the assignments that you're going to send, we should prioritize them over the booklet?
No. Booklet first खत्म करो, उसके बाद assignments.
Okay, sir.
चलो. Wish you all a happy Dhanteras.
Happy then, sir.
Happy Dhanteras.
Thank you.